Hello everybody, Sumi here. Welcome back to another update video. This is the update for July 2025. Not a ton to talk about still, even though it's been a few weeks. Um, Progress on Kurosumi's been kind of slow. Same with all N2HU. Almost said its actual name. I guess I could just say it. It's called Alter Cycle. I don't have a logo yet, but I'm just gonna start referring to it by its actual name. I've decided like that is its name. It's called Alter Cycle. Yeah. Progress on both have been going slow, but there has been progress. Alter Cycle has mostly been just like planning stuff on my end. I've gotten back a couple variations for the menu theme, which I think is awesome. The music is starting to get made, which I think is really cool. I really just need to sit down and actually make deadlines for both myself and my artist, and actually start, implementing stuff and putting stuff into the game and all that. So, yeah, yeah. Progress has been slow. I've been kind of having some mental health problems, which isn't really, an excuse. I try not to use my mental health as an excuse for not getting things done, but the fact of the matter is that my mental health has not been the best this last month. Not terrible, but just not great. I've been kind of hitting a bit of a writer's block. I've been kind of burnt out, both from my day job and also, I won't lie, I'm a little burnt out with Kurosumi. I've just kind of been wanting to work on other things, and do other things than work on it, which makes me a little sad. But because I still love the story, I still love the series. I've been enjoying writing it. I think part of it is just that I'm kind of in this not super interesting part of the story that's right before a very interesting part of the story for me, because I enjoy writing fight scenes, and like I think from I think this chapter that's coming out today, chapter 88, is one of the last chapters that isn't like action packed for the entire arc. There might be one or two more that are just kind of like, in between moments between the action, but I think the majority of the last 12 chapters are just like nonstop action, and I'm very excited to write all that. But the last few chapters have just been. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think they're kind of boring. I think they're not pointless. They're just not super interesting to write. Um, as for how interesting they are to read, that's subjective. I don't really know. I don't know how most people would feel about them, but writing them has not been super thrilling. I think I think chapter 88, which I just finished today and is coming out today, is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I definitely kind of just lost my mojo at the very end of the chapter, and it just kind of ends. But I think the rest of the chapter is good. I think it introduces some concepts and some topics that I wasn't really planning on introducing in the way that I did or at this point in the story, but I don't know. I think it could be good. I think it could be good. We'll see how people feel about it. If you end up reading it and you want to give some feedback, let me know. Be happy to hear it. Aside from that, I have been streaming a bit more regularly. I've been posting schedules onto my Discord and as well as my Twitter and Blue Sky again, which is nice. I mostly do it just because I've come to realize that I'm very externally motivated. If I tell other people I'm going to do something, and I have even just that thought in my head that somebody else might be expecting me to actually do it, I feel a lot more pressure to just go out and do it. So that's mostly why I post schedules. But like this last week, I posted a schedule where I was going to be streaming like every day, and then Thursday happened. Did not stream that day because I worked for 17 hours at my job, and then Friday I was just really tired and didn't want to stream. So, but we're very close to finishing Trails in the Sky first chapter, which I'm very excited to finish. Very excited to see how first chapter ends and how it leads into second chapter. So, yeah, it's been very good. Hoping to continue streaming more often. I'm I'm just kind of trying to ease into having all of my days of the week be kind of busy again, because it's been a little while, and I feel like that is going to be the best way for me to get stuff done. Have like a daily schedule where it's like, all right, I go to work, I go to the gym, I come home, I eat dinner, I write, I do game development, and then I stream, and then I go to bed. I'm really hoping this new schedule I'm getting at my day job in the next few weeks here, if everything goes the way we're planning it to go as of right now, I should be getting a schedule where I start a couple hours later and can therefore stay up a couple hours later and also sleep in a couple hours later, which sounds really nice to me because I'm not a morning person. It's still in the morning. It's not my ideal schedule by any means, but it is a little bit later, and I think I'm gonna like it a lot more. But we'll see how that all actually pans out here in the next few weeks. So, yeah, I think that's about it for me. Yeah, just gonna continue plugging away at Kurosumi and Alter Cycle. Hopefully I'll have something to show for Alter Cycle soon. I would like to start kind of looking into piecing together promotional materials and stuff like that. So, because I would like to have, the current goal is to have a demo of the game ready for people to play. Hopefully also have like a Steam page and stuff like that by the end of the year. That's kind of my goal right now. And then hopefully we'll finish the game and the game will be like out by May of next year. That's the goal. That's the target right now. We'll see how that actually goes. Especially with my lazy ass at the helm. I'm hoping that once things start moving and things start actually happening with the project, and once I actually feel like I've started to get some steam and some momentum with it, I hope and I have a feeling that I'm right, that I'll just kind of start going into workaholic mode and just work on it all the time, which would be nice. That would be ideal, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see what actually ends up happening. Only time will tell. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. Not tonight. That's my stream sign off. Whatever. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe. Links to the web novel, Blue Sky, Twitter, Discord, all my various socials will be in the description down below. So if you want to get more live updates on stuff that's happening, go follow me in those places, and I will occasionally post about them. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next month for the August update. Peace out.